Motherhood and sexuality are an integral, logical part of import-export schemes.
Expropriating the labor and exploiting the labor of another.
In most indigenous societies,
regarded as a
there's a common
to refuse a
understanding.
gift, for instance, because what it means is
The gift,
I don't want to
not
know.
expecting anything in return.
And then in community
And
radio,
contributed to the
and
last
Twilight is
political
not only
election
for the
over
community,
$12 million.
but it's also
In 2002,
Peace
I
Outdoor
finished
is a
documentary
movement
over
that
Indian,
stems
and I
out
called it
of an ethical and political stance
Women's
to
work
mean freedom
must
from
be
corporate
respected
control.
and honored and valued, and so must nature.
We are going to change the paradigm.
Her major source of income all these years has been from oil and gas. Her grandfather bought lots of land in Texas, not knowing of this black gold that was under it. But she has decided that that is not the way the world needs to go, and that oil and gas is not what we need to be using. So she has decided to divest herself of all of her oil and gas interests. And her family thinks she's nuts because it produces so much income. And they and I have told her, yes, you're not going to be able to make that much on any other investment. But she doesn't care. That's not the point. And she's right. It's not the point.
And she's an activist on several levels. I mean, being an activist funder is one thing, and again, that's a loner kind of a deal. Being an activist among funders, trying to get funders to have a different perspective of their funding, trying to, introduce the gift economy and how that might change the way that they do funding, that's pretty radical, and she's out there doing it by herself. And then she's an activist on the ground. She's been involved in different actions on the ground for years. And I think my perception from talking with her is that that's one of the things that she's most proud of. But like being a mother, it's one of the things that's least noticed.
Billions of people live in shanties all over the world, subjected to hunger and disease. Las casas de cartón, as the song says, cardboard houses. I've seen them in India, Africa, Central America, in the free trade zones on the border between Texas and Mexico. When I was young, I realized that poor people are poor because rich people are rich. There's a transfer of wealth going on between the one and the other. That's why we have to change the paradigm. However much money any individual person has, it's not enough to solve this problem. Only a shift in our thinking and values can change the system.
This is the tree of life. This is the tree of life. This is the living tree that branches you. This branch is me. This tree is no one's property. This is the tree of life. tree of life. This is the tree of life. You cannot commodify the gifts of nature, earth and sky. Our genes are not to sell or buy. This is the tree of life. This is the tree of life. You cannot commodify the gifts of nature, earth and sky. Our genes are not to sell or buy. This is the tree of life. This is the tree